Hey, what's up everybody? It's Weirdo here. Welcome back to another fitness vlog. And today I'm not going to be actually hitting a workout. Today it's going to be a little bit different. I kind of wanted to go over a little bit of a topic and my experience throughout my journey, bulking, cutting, and everything, since a lot of people actually have asked me about that. Say hello to the Blue Blues. I've been lifting for a year and a half and I've made plenty of mistakes that I would love to go back on and fix. But I can't really go back in time, obviously, and fix those things. The only thing I could do now is fix them currently throughout my fitness journey. But for you guys that have only just started or are starting up, you guys have plenty of time to correct these things and take these tips into consideration. The number one tip: if you are bigger, start off with a cut. If you are smaller, start off with a bulk. And I mean, do not dirty bulk. Do not. Yes, you can have a fast metabolism. Yes, it may be hard for you to work weight, but dirty bulking is not the answer. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go crazy, track all your calories, track every single meal you're eating, this and that, but it does mean watch what you're eating. Do not eat too much junk food. You can have the occasional, snack here and there. It's not going to kill anybody. You got to be able to give your body, that occasional treat still. Having a piece of cake every, once a month isn't going to kill your progress. You're constantly sitting here and you're binging all this garbage food and you're adding it into your daily intake, then yeah, of course you're going to have a little bit more fat, you're going to have more carbs in your system, you're going to have generally more of everything that you just do not want. Just make sure to research everything that you're doing and don't just follow a plan that you see somebody else give you. Find something that's going to work for you and you alone. Everybody in the gym will tell you this, but everybody's body is different. One split could work for somebody and another split could work for them too, but it may not work for you. So find whatever works best for your muscle growth. Tip number 2. Now this is going to contradict tip number 1 a little bit, but during your first, say, month or 2 of lifting, I would absolutely recommend you track your calories just so you can kind of get a grip of what you're eating generally. And once you understand that, because most people generally eat the same things or around the same things, you can figure out exactly what your calories you're generally eating. So I would track for the first month or 2. You don't got to go crazy. And just kind of figure out around what you're eating and slowly go up in calories if you're bulking or slowly go down if you are cutting. It's very easy. You increase or you decrease. A lot of fitness influencers make it a lot more complicated than it really needs to be, and the actual process is a lot simpler than you think. You see all this information online about this, that, science-based things and all that. You don't really need to look at all that. Lifting is significantly easier than that. You just walk into the gym, you eat properly, you eat enough, you hit the weights, you track your progress in the gym, and you go on with your day. I mean, that's what majority of people are going to do. They just want to get in shape. But if you want to take it a little bit more seriously, like a bodybuilder level, then I personally cannot help you with that since that's not my expertise. But I can help you with generally getting fit and keeping yourself a healthy individual. I know when you take a look at me, I'm not the first person that you would probably think of to be, a fitness influencer, but I would like to say that I, put a lot of time, dedication, and research into my craft, and I'm able to provide proper content and information for you guys. Tip number 3, and I also fell into this trap, is supplements are not needed. I kept buying a bunch of useless supplements for the first, say, 6 to 8 months of my lifting career. Not to say some of them weren't useful, of course, but the majority of them were just kind of filler and they were garbage. They weren't needed. They weren't doing anything for me. There's very few supplements that are needed. In my personal opinion, I don't think any of them are actually needed. But if you wanted 3 of my personal choices that I think are the most useful, it would probably be creatine, workout, and I know a lot of people struggle with this, a green supplement. This is very controversial, but a lot of people do not eat enough vegetables, and I cannot stress that enough. So if you aren't able to eat enough vegetables, get yourself a greens powder. They're not expensive. You can find a normal one for about $15-20 on Amazon for a month's supply. But other than that, I don't recommend you to take any other supplement because they're really not needed. If you want to, you can go take EAAs, you can take electrolytes, you can take all these different products to give yourself a little extra boost, but they're not needed. My 4th and final tip for you guys is please just take it slow. With all these new influencers coming out, including myself, a lot of them aren't natural and have a significantly large following compared to the majority. And they also have an insanely shredded physique, or they are extremely big, and it's a very unrealistic standard for the majority of natural lifters like myself, because when you hop on the social media and you see somebody that's 3 times your size and they claim to be natty, you're like, wait a minute, you're in your brain, right? Wait, if he can achieve that naturally, then I can too. Now, that does apply to certain people that have elite level genetics. Let's look at Jeff Nippert as an example. He is a great scientific natural lifter, and he has an impressive physique, extremely impressive, but there's still some things about his physique that aren't up to par with the rest of it. Just like anybody else, you just need to be happy with the progress that you make and the genetics that you are with. You can only work with what you have. You cannot take things from other people and take their genetics. You have to stick with yours. Genetics and hard work plus a diet are the 3 most important things when it comes to lifting besides the actual lifting. So there's always more to just weightlifting. And that's what I like to explain to anybody that says, oh, you just, go and lift some weights. You just lift some pounds. No, there's really a lot more to it. Plus, it's also a good mental health reliever. So it's just a good stress reliever too. There's just overall so many different benefits to weightlifting and getting out there, especially socially too, because once you get out to a gym, usually you're going to make some friends. Even if they may not be, like friends, they're more like acquaintances, you still see those people at the gym pretty often usually. So I recommend you guys to get out there and put yourself out there more and see if you guys can make some friends at the gym too. And if not, and you guys just want to be by yourselves, just going to the gym, no talking, just get your business done, that's okay too. Everybody does it, Everybody has their own set plan. So please, and I mean please, take it slow and enjoy the journey. This was Weirdo, and this is going to be the last bit of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I know I personally enjoy giving you guys this kind of content because I enjoy more informational content, but I also love the lifting content that I do post because I know that you guys find that a little bit more entertaining. So I apologize that I was rambling a lot and it was a little bit more of a different style video this time around. Next video, it will be a normal fitness vlog, but this time I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of my insight and give you a little bit more tips because I know a lot of newer lifters are watching my content and I don't want to mislead or give any misinformation. But like I said, this was Weirdo, and I hope you guys did enjoy the fitness vlog, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.